Good morning, welcome back to a new video. As you see, we are back in front of the barn. Despina is still not here. It's actually the next day after I finished the other side, and we're gonna continue on with the door. I'm gonna get started. This is the hardest thing to come up with because I wanted middle opening separate and the sides opening, so it's kind of gonna be a door that folds in on itself and then opens wide. So I hope that works out. Difficulty is just to make it all good because the ground is not very leveled and it's actually a slope down to get in there. So yeah, we need to figure out about the opening, if it can open even, and yeah, if in future I want to add something here like concrete, just so it's not so muddy in the wet season, then also we need to make sure that it is high enough. So yeah, and also the top is bothered, so yeah, it's a complicated one, but yeah, we're gonna get started and make the frames. So these are the frames of all the opening with all the hinges, and then we're gonna add the siding to cover it up. I think that's gonna be a good way to go and make sure that the doors open and close and also to be straight. So yeah, so let's get started and make all the framing. So here comes the difficult part. So I have made this one. So this is gonna be the door frame, kind of. I sit on it and it can hold my body weight, so that is pretty good since it's gonna have a second door opening in the middle. It needs to hold not a lot of weight since the wood is pretty dry, but once the wood gets wet from snow and rain, it does tend to be a bit heavier, so we do want these holding up pretty good and also opening very easily, not the hinges being stressed. I think I've chosen pretty big hinges for this job. So now let's attach the facade just for this part, just to see if it closes and becomes flush where you can't even see that it's a door. That's kind of the goal of this thing, is to be flush and hidden. I don't know what will I do with handles and locks, how to make it hidden as well, but I will find a way. I mean, handle theoretically you don't need, you can just pull it by the edge of the wood. And the lock, I don't know, that's going to be the most difficult thing to hide. But I think I think I can find a way. So yeah, what we're going to do now is attach the facade back and the front and see if it goes hidden once it closes up. It's not as flush as I want it to be. I think that worked out pretty good. It's not as flush as I wanted it to, as it has worn out and has a bit of a curve, I think from being attached very tightly on the middle and not the edges, so it has developed a curve, so it kind of flexes the door out to go nice and flush. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. I might like adjust it a bit, make it a bit more straighter. I feel like the bottom is a bit offset, but it is wood that gets bigger on the bottom. I think that's not a problem. So yeah, let's continue on, maybe attaching the next door, or maybe I fill it up first and then we're gonna attach the next door. it's few days later. As you can see, we have done one side of the door. You can see that previously as we finished it. And yeah, it was raining, so I couldn't do anything else. I did the basement, some work in there, while I was waiting for the weather to get a bit nicer. Today is a nice day, so we're gonna finish up the other side. So yeah, let's get started and make the frame for that side, and then we need to make also the small middle. So it's gonna be like 2 little openings, as you have seen we have done already. I really like how hidden it gets once it closes, and how easily it works. And yeah, I bought the little thing that holds the door in, and as you can see, it's complete junk. It broke already, so yeah, that's already broken last time. I just kind of put the pin in and it was holding up, but that's really bad quality. I think we're going really low in the quality of some things in the stores. So yeah, let's get started on the other door. Oh, I love it. Oh, how secretive that is. This, and you put this, and you're gone. You cannot tell that's a gate at all. I absolutely love it. It turned out much cooler than I expected. It's not very closable from outside, I guess. Ah, it has a hooky here. That looks cool. Now we just have to add some few details, and then we're done. I think it's gonna look pretty cool, and also not able to tell really what it is. It just looks like a wall, which I think adds the best look ever. I think Desi's gonna be pretty surprised. I think she's coming back in 3 days, so yeah, not much time left, but I am done, so I am happy. So as you can see, it is all done. Finally I can close it and have it hidden. I do need to add some few more features, such as to close it from inside, and to figure out how to lock it from outside, if even. Maybe I'm just gonna use the other door and have it fully locked from inside and no locks on the outside, only accessible from the other side. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. It looks all together, it just looks amazing. I think it's pretty good, and yeah, we can see you next time. Bye bye.